Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another holiday inspired look for you. It's pink, it's the new nude. So if you're interested in this video, stick around and keep on watching. Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah. Okay, so let's get started. Today's video is going to be a fun one. I am going to be doing another holiday themed look, but this time instead of using like the traditional colors, I'm just going to be using like a bunch of stuff with glitter, shimmer. I'm going to keep it shiny. Everything that I'm going to be doing for you guys can definitely be worn during the holiday season, so don't you worry your pretty little self. Okay. Today we are going to be playing with the new Huda Beauty. Huda? Is it Huda or Huda? I don't know, child. Listen, we Caribbean people, we will mess up your name, honey, okay? Leave it to us, all right? So I'm just going to say Huda Beauty because that's what my spirit is saying I must do. But I'm pretty sure I heard a lot of people say it's Huda, okay? But, all right. Anyways, we're going to be playing with this. A lot of you wanted to see me play with this. I posted on Instagram, would you like a tutorial? And of course you guys said you would. This palette is called the New Nude, and I am here for this palette just by looking at it. You guys know that I love glitter and I love pink. I'm pretty sure you guys know that by now. So I am here for this palette, but let's just pray that it performs well and it does us some justice. So let's get right on into it. Okay, so as usual, you guys know I love to test out one eye first. So this is what we're going for. I love to keep it simple, but we're still gonna look glam. Okay, so we're not using a whole lot out of the palette, probably just 1, 2, 3, 4 shades to do this. So if you have this palette, go ahead and whip it out. First thing I'm gonna do is go in with my black opal concealer, and this is in the shade Tan. I'm just gonna apply this. I'm gonna apply this all over my eye, and this is going to act as my base. As usual, you guys already know the drill. And then I'm going to go in and blend that out with a dry beauty blender. Next, I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop concealer, and this is in the shade Dark 40. And with this, I'm going to apply this under my brow. And this is just to brighten up and clean up under my brow after doing my brows, basically. And then I'm going to blend it up with a synthetic brush, and then I'm going to go in with my beauty blender to soften up those harsh lines. Taking my Buttercup powder by Sasha, I'm going to apply this on my brow bone and only on my brow bone area, avoiding the crease area because, you know, I just want to be able to feather out any harsh lines when I apply my eyeshadows. That's basically what this does. Now that I've set that concealer, I'm going to go in with Love Bite, and Love Bite is this burgundy shade right here. With this, I am going to be creating like a liner effect, wing effect, plus I'm going to be applying it into my crease, and then I'm going to go in and blend it out. So you guys know that I love to place the color first and then go in and blend it out with a softer brush. So let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking Tickle, which is this one right here, and with that color I'm going to just place that right above that darker color, but I'm not really trying to blend out the color yet. I'm actually going to go in with a lighter hand and blend back out that color, so you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, just watch me. Okay, so now that I have that placed how I want it, I'm going to go back in with Love Bite, but very lightly on a small blender brush, and now I'm going to go in and feather out that dark edge. I just find that this technique also helps to merge colors together really easily. It's just a back and forth type of thing, but it works. Okay, you're gonna see, you see it starting to blow out already. Okay, so now that I have everything blended to my liking, I'm going to go into Daydream, and Daydream is basically this marble-ish type of color right here. And as you can tell, you can see like the pink and the marble effect, the white going on all up in there. Now this color is best applied with your fingers, but I don't like to apply anything with my fingers, especially because I have my nails. So I'm going to be using a silicone applicator. Now she also has her own silicone applicator being sold with this collection, or this, I don't know, was it with this collection? I think so. I think it came out with this particular collection. But I have my own. You know, the Japanese people, like, they have been playing with that soft, glittery type of consistency, kind of like what you're getting in this palette. They have been doing it for years. Ever since I came over here, I have been seeing it all over Japan, and so they always have these little silicone applicators. You can get it at the drugstore, you can get it at any of the malls, you know. So yeah, it's the first place that I've seen it, and now I'm seeing that the Western group of makeup people are kind of jumping on the bandwagon basically. So with this I am just that was a lot of talking, wasn't it? But with this I'm just going to go ahead and kind of cut the crease without really cutting the crease, you know, kind of like what's going on over here. And I'm going to also kind of elongate it into that burgundy color. You see that little space, so just okay, work with me. Now that I have that nicely placed, I'm going to go in with Infatuated, and Infatuated is basically this light glitter right here, this pinkish glitter. And I'm going to use the same little applicator, the little silicone applicator, and I'm going to be applying this on the inner third of my eye and not really all over the whole thing. Like I want the middle section to kind of just stay shimmery, and just in the corner right there is kind of like, you know, a little playful. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm going to go back into Love Bite, and with Love Bite I'm just going to buff that onto my lower lash line and just connect it. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this now because I don't know when I'm ever gonna get to do a video for you guys. Like I don't know, I'm just not motivated to just do a lash video. Anyway, so my little secret is I love to split my lashes in half, so you get the full strip. And instead of shortening them on the tail, like I'll just go in and split the whole thing in half, and that way I can wear like a full lash. Like I love to wear a full lash, and that just works for me, unless the lash is like extremely long. But for the most part, you know, normally I can't carry the lash too close in here, but I find that by breaking up the band, it's less tension on your eyes when you blink, if that makes any sense. I don't know how else to explain that, but I'm just able to get away with wearing a full lash whenever I do stuff like this. So, and I have more control of the curl because you've broken up the lash, so it's a lot easier to bend, if that makes sense. So on the regular, I would never be able to carry that as close as I just did. Like it would start to irritate me and stuff like that. But I don't know, just because the lash is broken up, like it's not sticking me. When you blink your eye, your eye doesn't just go up and down. You know, when you blink, it goes in a little bit. Look at your eye. Pay attention to your eye. Go and blink in the mirror and see what I'm talking about. Like there's a little, you know, movement of going this way, and that is what creates the sticking of the lash, you know, to be sticking in there. But once you break it up like this, it's like easy breezy, smooth sailing. Everything is just copacetic. Now this does take a little bit of practice, I'm not gonna lie to you, to get it really close and to look properly. You know, so you have to go in with a steady hand. I can get like a really nice flare also, you know, because the lash band is broken up. Like you have more control of how far up you want to push it, so you can get that baby doll flare. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, just that's my little lash trick, okay? I don't know when I'm ever gonna get to do a single video on it, and I have been trying to get to it. I don't know what's wrong with me, okay? But here it is. Okay, just so you guys know, I'm using the Flutter Lash Royalty lashes, just like last time. I absolutely love these lashes. So let's move on to the face now that the lashes are applied. I hope that little explanation kind of makes sense. So to moisturize my skin, I'm going to be using my Nivea cream, which I absolutely love this as a moisturizer before I start to apply primer and all of that good stuff. So for my primer, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty primer because I just love the way this thing smells. And I'm just going to be taking a little bit, not a whole lot, and applying it all over the face. Next, I'm going to be trying the Huda Beauty Matte Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. I'm going to be applying this only in the T-zone area of my face. I didn't bother to get her primer for her foundation because I just felt like, I just love my Fenty Beauty. It works with every foundation that I have so far. But I do like to try out, you know, these matte perfecting stuff because I'm so oily that, what is this? It's liquidy. Okay, is it liquidy, or am I supposed to shake it? Yeah, it's still kind of liquidy. This area right here is my main concern. Right here is my biggest concern because I notice like whenever I do my makeup, like right there will get super oily really quick. I was not expecting this to be so liquidy. It feels slightly tacky, not 100% dry, but not as liquidy as it was before. Okay, so today for my foundation, I'm going to also be trying out the Huda Beauty. What is this? This is that no filter foundation. What is it called? Faux Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation, and I have the shade Chocolate Mousse. And let's pray that this is my shade because I only got one. I was not about to spend all of my coins okay, on different shades. So I was just guessing all the way through, you know, doing a lot of research and stuff. So let's hope that this is close to my color, or it is my color. It smells like roses. Oh, you have to work fast. So we're supposed to look like we don't need a filter when wearing this foundation. We're supposed to look blurred out, nice and airbrushed. It actually smells nice. I hope it doesn't break me out though. I don't mind the smell at all. I like anything that smells good, you hear me? I can actually feel like my brush getting a little stiff, and that's because it's drying down so quick, and plus I have a fan on me. For the most part, it looks good, and it doesn't look too far off. It's very, very workable, you know, especially looking at my neck and stuff. Okay, so to brighten up my face, especially under my eyes, you guys know that I like it bright. I'm going to be trying out the Overachiever concealer, and this is in the shade Peanut Butter. I think I'm just gonna use this under my eyes, and for the rest of my face I'm gonna be using my ColourPop stuff, you know. So it's been about 2 minutes, so I'm just gonna go in and start to blend that out, and I'm using a damp beauty blender to blend that out. Okay, that doesn't look bad at all. It is definitely high coverage, full coverage. Overachiever. Okay, it definitely is high coverage, but for me, I feel like I need a lighter shade. Okay, so I'm gonna take my ColourPop concealer, and this is in the shade Dark 36. And with this, I'm just going to apply this as usual, just in the trough area of my eye. Is that what you call this area? I think that's what you call this area, child. I hope I'm saying that right. And I'm going to make that sit before I blend it out. But I'm going to carry some down my nose, a little on the forehead, the Cupid's bow, and my chin, as usual. So I'm going to go in and blend out the forehead, nose, and chin, and leave the eyes for a minute. I'm not going to lie to you, I actually like how this foundation looks. It looks really, really good, and I haven't even set it yet. I kind of like it. So moving on, I'm going to be taking my Fenty Beauty matte stick in Espresso, and I'm just going to go in and contour with this. And I've been loving to do this little step right here lately, you know. So now that we've done that, I'm going to go in and blend out this area. I think it's been sitting there long enough. Right in here, I just want in here to look really nice and bright. Right up in there, just like that. Okay, so to set under my eyes, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder in Golden Beige. And I like to set with this first because it is of higher coverage and it is a denser powder. So it's really gonna set under that eye so nothing budges. And I'm also going to be doing a little bit of baking today. And as usual, I like to carry it in that V shape, really blur out that under eye. So a little bit on the nose, whatever is left on the forehead, and set that chin area as well. So you see the center of the face is just looking really nice and bright. Just the way I like it. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of baking today, and to bake just under my eyes, just a little bit, I'm going to be trying out the Huda Beauty, what is this? This is her Kunafa Easy Bake Loose Baking Setting. That's a lot, okay? This is just her loose powder. I'm just going to press this right here just so we get a really nice bright effect under the eyes. That's, you know, the brighter the better when it comes to my highlight, honey. I want to look awake. I want to look like the spotlight is shining on me even in the dark. Okay, so to blend everything together, as usual, I'm going to be taking my MAC NW45 Studio Fix powder, and this is just going to really bring everything together. It's going to make the face look really nice and tied in with everything basically, and it's also going to soften up that contour. Lately, I've been loving a much softer contour for my face. It just makes the face look a lot more soft and feminine, in my opinion, I should say. But to each his own, boo. You just do what you want to do, okay? You ain't gonna listen to me. And with this same powder, I'm gonna go in and just contour my nose. Okay, so before I move on to anything else, I'm just gonna go in and finish off the eyes because the face is almost done. So I'm gonna go back into Love Bite, which is this dark shade right here. Okay, tap it off because we're not trying to mess up our makeup, honey. Not all that work we just did. For my tear duct area, I'm going to be using Crave, and Crave is this lighter champagne pinkish. It has some pink reflex in it, but it's one of those marble shades. I'm gonna be using my little silicone applicator thingy to just dab that in there. So I'm just gonna go in and apply my mascara, and the mascara I'm using is the Big Shot Mascara by Maybelline. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back in with my little powder puff thingy, and instead of dusting that away, I'm gonna pat it in and pat it around right under the eye there. Pat away the big, basically. It's kind of like I'm just spreading it around and pushing it in instead of dusting it away. Just spread it out. For my blush, I'm going to be using the Morphe B9 palette, and I'm going to be taking these two shades right here. I love mixing these two shades for my blush. I think it's just beautiful. But you want to go in with a light hand because these things are pigmented. Just take your time and build it. Don't go in heavy at first, you know, and that looks good to me. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I am really feeling this look right now. Okay, and Huda Beauty, whatever you want to call her, honey, she got this face. Snatch. Do you see this? Like, it is pretty. This is glamorous. This is like bomb. I like this. Holiday swag, give me a pink bag. Pink the new, put the money in the bag. Ah! Cut me my check, boo. Ooh, yep. Okay. Next, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Color Show liner in pink, and I'm actually going to line my waterline with this. For my glow today, I'm going to be going in with the Fenty Beauty, what is this, Kilowatt and Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. There's something right there. Boom. Don't need no more than that. Okay. A little bit down the nose. A tad on the forehead, just a tad. A little bit on the chin too, okay? And switching my brush to a smaller detailed brush, I'm gonna just swipe that real quick on that Cupid's bow. And as usual, under the brow, just to give it, you know, tie it all in. I've been loving this lately. For my lips today, I'm going to be doing like a little pinkish, mauvish type of lip, just to keep it all in the same family, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is line my lips with the LA Girl lip liner, and this is in deepest purple. For my lipstick, I'm going to be using the Kylie Jenner lipstick, and this one is called Flirtini, and it's basically like a mauve pinkish type of color. So we're just going to fill in the rest of the lip with this. I'm going to take my BF3 lip liner by ColourPop and just tone it down. And on top of this, I'm going to be going in with one of my favorite glosses from Peaches and Cream. They have two of them. Both of them are great, but I tend to go for the white one more. And this one is called Diamond. And I think because it has like the gold and pink shift glitter inside of it, I'm feeling this look. I think it's because I love pink, you know, like pink just does it for me. Are you liking this holiday look? Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Different flavor for the holidays. It's still glittery. It's still on time. This can go with almost any outfit. Pink is our color. It is our power color, so don't be afraid of it, okay? Embrace it. Please subscribe, like the video. Make sure you hit the notification bell when you do subscribe. And if you are already subscribed, make sure that you check one more time that you're getting my notifications whenever I do upload a new video. Join the Foxx Gang family. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. Both of those are under Savannah Sylver. Yeah, and I just want to thank you guys so much for all of your love and support whenever I'm going through a little bit of a funky time. You guys are always there to kind of lift me up and pull me out of my funk, and I love that. I cannot build this platform without you guys. You guys are what it's all about. So, you know, let's share the video and let's build this platform together. So, with that being said, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and until the next video, I will see you guys real soon on the next one.